Today we're going to talk a little bit about our another model of ours. It's the TD edition. It's the 1854. This model is our most popular model. The 1854 gives you a little bit more room in the boat. Is a good all-around boat for the guy that's doing a little fishing. This one is a center console. It's use of a steering wheel on the outboard. You know, you can have the comfort of your steering wheel. The 54 gives you more walking room on the inside if you're fishing. We'll run through the trailer right quick. All of our trailers are Diamond City aluminum tube. You got a 1/4 inch thick aluminum tongue. You get 14-inch premium wheels with the radial tires. You get a spare. It's also a premium wheel, 14-inch. You got your LED marker light right here. Your whole trailer is LED lighting. You walk through here. This logo lights up. Pretty cool option. Again, you got your 14-inch wheels. Now these fenders, take a look at these fenders, because a lot of trailers, they'll bolt on the fenders. These fenders are welded on. I can get on top of this fender and I can do whatever I want. You know, these fenders are there for you to step on. You know, you step on some other fenders that are bolted on, you'll see them flex, then they'll wind up traveling down the road, vibration will finally crack them and they'll fly off. We have side guards on all our trailers. You know, they're adjustable, and we have the stainless steel ratchet straps to hold your boat down in the back. You just unlatch these, they get out your way, they come back up after you pick it up out of the water. Hook it right here, just snug it down, releases just as quick, ratchets down. Now getting back to the boat, again, this is the 1854 TD edition. This boat has nat-gear camo. That's another one of the camos we offer. We offer timber, nat-gear, which this boat is nat-gear, and we offer a grass pattern. This boat has gator glide on the bottom. That's also an option that you can have. It helps you over dried vegetation, sliding over logs. It's really nice to have in that aspect. Starting from the front, all of our boats are going to come standard with the LED nav light and the maxed out rear anchor light, which I'm going to get into in a minute. They're all going to have a trolling motor bracket in case you want to use that. They're all going to have a 4-foot front deck with storage. You can have a storage hatch on every ProDrive boat on the front deck. This boat has HydroTurf on the inside. That's another feature we offer. And then you have your 20-inch extended deck. What this extended deck does is it covers your fuel tank or fuel tanks. If you say you have 2 tanks, and then you have your if you have a trolling motor battery or a frogging battery, whatever battery you have up front, well, you won't be stepping off your 4-foot deck onto these tanks at night or any time else. Plus, it's gonna protect it from the sun, can protect it from the rain. It's just really, you know, good to have. It gets it, you know, it protects your tanks, plus you're not stepping on it. Getting into the boat, like I said, this is the 1854. This is the most popular model we sell. If you notice, what's new to ProDrive this year is we went with the full flush forward feature. There's no more gutters on the side. A lot of people didn't care for the gutter system. We had it there for a reason. We had the 1x2s running full length of the boat. We had the 2x2 structures that went on top of the 1x2s to keep that strength. There just wasn't no way around that. So what we did was we structured it a little different. We ran 1x1s instead of 1x2s. And then we still put the 2x2 structure on top of the 1x1s. But we realized that 1x1s are not naturally as strong as 2x2s. So we took a 1x2 and ran every 12 feet crossways of the boat on top of the 1-inch 1x1 runners, and we welded those every foot in between the 2x2s. So that strengthened it up, raised the floor about 1 inch doing that particular setup to keep that floor strong, but it gave you a full open floor, which a lot of people had requested in the past. This boat also comes with, and this is a standard feature, besides your front deck storage, you have a multi-position box. You have stainless steel latches. in here, and you have 2 thumb screws in here. If you release those 2 thumb screws, this box goes 6 different positions in this boat. It can go here against the console. It can go a little further crossways, go a little more forward. You can go lengthways, port, starboard, or center, in case you want to walk around each side and still have your box, or it can come completely out if you don't want it in your boat for the day. But like I said, 2 thumb screws, takes you only a minute to move. You can move it during the day. A lot of times I like to leave it in this position, you know. You have somebody riding with you. I'll have my wife riding with me. Well, she'll just sit here and she'll just lean her back against the console. If we got the grandkids, they'll sit on each side. So this is a nice little position to leave it in. Before I walk through the back, I'll go over another option we have is the spuds. Almost everybody gets these spuds. You pull up at a camp, you pull up at a boat launch, you know, you at an area for a while, anywhere, you docking the fish. These spuds, you have 2 receptacles, 1 on each corner of your boat. The Spud Kit comes with 2 poles. You just slip them into your receptacles and drop them down. We used to make them out of aluminum. Those would bend. You'd forget them down, you take them up and you'd bend them. Well, most of the time you had to break them to take them out, and then you'd ruin your pole. These things here flex a lot. I've already taken off with the pole completely down in the mud, got on step, got on plane, realized they were still down, stopped, pull them out with no damage. So they're real tough. They're real hard to break. I haven't broken one yet. Not saying they can't be broke. Plus what we did when we went to this material here, it's kind of the same material as you would see on a power pole, but it made it just a lighter pole, you know, and then it don't rattle. You know, like the typical pole, aluminum poles would rattle in the holders would get loose. These come in some nice little holders. They fit snug. You can hit waves, they'll stay where they're at. On this boat, I put 1 on each side. We have the Super Stick push pole. It comes with, every one of our Super Stick push poles comes with a paddle attachment. This has a duck bill on it. It has the little tab you can pull out to grab your jug lines, you know, or your decoy weights. It's extendable. It's extendable to 12 feet. You just extend it, lock it. Got a good bit of reach on this pole. And it's light. The key is it's light, doesn't rattle, doesn't make noise. You just pop this out if you want to put the paddle attachment in it. Stick the paddle right in there, there's a little snap, snaps right in. So this is another nice little option we offer. Most people that buy boats with us, particularly they buy this pole, you know, because it's so versatile. On the end of here, you also have a rubber protector. There's also a tip where you can spud down from here and tie your boat from here. And this fits again, like I said, it'll fit right in here. And it snaps in pretty snug, but don't come out. Walking back behind the boat, this is a natural center console. We do center or side consoles. You know, the configuration is pretty much the same. Console would be on the side. We offer these seats, these removable seats. You can put a pedestal seat base here. And each boat has storage, just like the Tiller boat comes with a rear seat with storage. This does as well. You have your tray, you know, you have your storage here. So you have 3 areas of storage. You have naturally your rear, you have your multi-position, and you have your front deck with storage. Getting to your console, all right, your standard features on your console would be, first of all, you start your engine here, that you put it in gear here. You pull out your yellow switch. Take it out of gear, you press it in. This is your momentary. This bypasses the clutch. When you put your finger on this button, it engages the unit. As long as you have your finger on this button, it'll stay engaged. This is a feature that we put on here mostly when we first started doing the Pro Draw. You know, a bump button to get to the landing. You're pulling up, you don't have to pull this button in and out. You just bump it. It just takes you where you want to go. If you picking up jug lines with a buddy, you know, he's in the front, you picking up one here, or you picking up decars. You got your finger on the button. There's a decar here, he's picking up one here. But you just let it off, it immediately goes into neutral. You grab your decar, put it in. Everything's out of gear. Right here is your throttle. This controls your speed. All right, on the end of your throttle, you have the trim. The trim buttons here, up, down, just like on an outboard. If you look here, this is your reverse. Your reverse is on your throttle as well. So everything's on your throttle. Your reverse is here, your trim is here, your throttle's here. And on every Pro Draw boat, just like on the tillers, you're gonna get a control panel. We switched to this control panel because everything was in it. You have your accessory plug here. You have your USB ports for your phone. You have 2 of them. Then you have your switches here. You know, one will be for your bilge, one will be for your running lights, one will be for, you know, whatever you want, spotlight, LED strip lightings on the inside. You have one for each, and each one of these switches light up. That's pretty nice little switches here. And you have your steering wheel. This one is hydraulic, and this is your tack. The tack here is for when you got it turned on, the engine's not running, it'll read hours. When you're running and the engine's running and you on plane, anytime the engine's running, it'll read RPMs. It also has a little mill light in case you're having an issue with your engines to tell you. So again, like I said, getting back to this boat, you know, this is the 1854. Again, this is the Timber Series. If you look right here, this is our new Timber Series. We have our angle here, we have our step. That's our spud receptacle. And it's in camo. And we have I think I covered everything on this boat. We appreciate you watching, and tune in for the next time.